Oddity fine! I got some economic hawks, a gin and tonic on the rocks, where angels fear to tread. I say, choose your booze, let's hit the red eye! Think of young Diana Durbin and how she sung on rum and bourbon, or enhance your luncheon hour with a planter's punch and a whiskey sour. If you feel like a wreck, try a horse's neck or a sherry with a cherry in the new finer size. If you don't name your poison, I'll have to get the boys in. The spirit of adventure opens one's eyes.
Mental Gen, are we prepared?
We are returning to Pinkie Pie Goes on a Diet.
By Jamwalker.
Yep. Chapter 3.
Day 1. It was a sunny Sunday morning, and Twilight walked out of her tree house to see the beautiful day. Or at least she hoped it was going to be a beautiful day. The whole gang was planning to help Pinkie with the first day of her diet. And she knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Hey, Twilight.
Rainbow Dash greeted, flying and landing beside the purple mare.
Good morning, Rainbow. I didn't think you'd be up this early to help Pinkie with us. Honestly, I thought you just oversleep and bail.
Twilight lightly chuckled.
Really? This is one of my best friends we're talking about here. And I'm the element of loyalty, remember? And plus, Pinkie looked pretty down last time we saw her. I have to come in case she broke through her window or something. That's the truth.
Last time I thought she looked a little cupcakey. Well, that's just me. Mm-hmm. Twilight and Rainbow Dash laughed while walking toward Sugar Cube Corner.
What's next? She breaks into a I'm sorry. What's next? She breaks into a house and steals candy?
I have to reference something. They laughed at my diet. I laughed at their funerals. Twilight said, giggling. As Twilight was finishing a question, they finally made the Sugar Cube Corner, and they froze. Broken glass from Pinkie's window were laid all over the floor, and guards sent from Celestia were walking around Ponyville. Twilight twitched.
How, Buck?
Several seconds later, they ran to the bakery to find it destroyed. The cakes out on the floor, their eyes bloodshot red with tiredness.
What happened?
Twilight asked, getting a sigh and grunt from the cakes as a first response. Mr. Cake finally spoke up. The window. His voice was cracked as he answered. Pinkie broke out by the window and broke into a pony's house. Ate all the candy. Surprisingly, she did it all in her sleep. She's still sleeping right now.
We got no sleep.
Mrs. Cake joined the conversation.
We spent all night trying to chase her down. In the end, she just came right back to her bed.
The cakes were about to pass out until Mr. Cake popped back up again. Are you guys going to go up there? Rainbow Dash and Twilight looked at each other, then back at Mr. Cake, confused.
Yes.
Don't wake her up forcibly. Be nice and calm with her, please. We tried waking her up while she was on her candy spree, but she just ran and broke stuff like a maniac.
She's a maniac on the floor.
They both gulped, nodded, and slowly walked up the stairs. They opened the door slowly, tiptoed into the room. The window beside her bed was broken, like they saw outside. In the middle of the broken glass and candy wrappers that laid all over a pink bed laid a mare.
A pink mare.
Snoring quietly. Pinkie Pie yawned, blinked her eyes slowly, and then looked up at nothing in particular with a straight face. She saw Twilight and Rainbow Dash, who stared at her with horror.
Good morning, Pinkie.
Rainbow Dash said, cautiously. The big mare sat up, ignoring the broken glass, and yawned again.
I had a dream. And I was in a land made of nothing but candy and sugar. There were candy streets and candy houses and candy people. It was even rolled by this bubblegum thingy. I ate them all. It was amazing. Yeah, she's going full on cupcakes.
Twilight took hold of the situation.
That's good. So, did you have a good sleep? I don't know.
Pinkie's eyes were slowly closing shut. She apparently wasn't completely awake yet. Her eyes then shot open and looked straight at Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash was confused because Pinkie was not staring at her face, but at her body.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be Rainbow Dash speaking. Sorry, there was no indicator. Well, today we're going to go to the park. Every pony is going to come, so it'll be just like a party. Darns aren't going to change anything the way you live your life. Pinkie, are you listening?
The sleepy pink pony was now licking her lips to the sight of Rainbow Dash. The cyan mare was scared for her life. Pinkie began to slowly move closer to her.
I want candy!
Ladies and gentlemen, cupcakes.
The sequel. Actually, more like the prequel.
There's only one true sequel to cupcakes.
Whatever.
Rainbow Dash was backing up.
Pinkie Pie, I'm not Candy. I'm Rainbow Dash, fastest flyer in all of Candy!
Pinkie Pie pounced into the rainbow pony, and Twilight was terrified.
Pinkie Pie, what are you doing?
Meanwhile,
Outside of the ranch.
No, the ranch puns are mine, and they only apply to beating the heat.
Fine! You all can't see it right now, but Daedaltheus is raising his pin pant right now.
Quiet, or I'll smack you with my pin pant. Applejack, Rarity, and Fluttershy came into the bakery. It was about the incident and they proceeded up the stairs to Pinkie's room, where they found the blood in the bodies.
Actually, this is really what happened. I'm just saying, Fluttershy. Every folk I tell a bunch of folk to stop eating my...
Applejack was interrupted by a loud clatter that came from Pinkie's room. Three ponies looked at each other in utter confusion. Then listened to the noises that came from the other side of the door. They heard grunts from Twilight, Rainbow Dash, and Pinkie Pie.
It's like... Pinkie Pie! Stop! Must eat candy! Pinkie Pie! Ah, don't let me there! They all looked at each other, blushing madly.
Well, clearly Pinkie Pie was going for a lollipop.
She hasn't
They all looked at each other,
you know what? She hasn't...
blushing madly.
You know what? She hasn't gone full cupcakes. I think we need to come up with a new term for this one.
Nanners.
Yeah.
She's gone nanners.
That will do. She's gone nanners.
Anyway, a brief jump into the future. Twilight grunted as she tried to pull Pinkie Pie off Rainbow Dash, who had an expression on her face that screamed,
Help me, you bucking buck! Pinkie Pie!
I emphasized her, pulling on every word as she said,
Rainbow Dash is friend, not food! The meeting has officially come to order. Enough of the pledge. I am a nice shark.
Twilight hit the floor flank first and decided not. There was no use to try.
Fine, I won't make that reference.
Fish are food, not friends.
Whatever. There has to be a way! Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh.
It's O.
Oh, sorry, my bad. There has to be a way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh!
Twilight faced over and stood up behind Pinkie Pie, who was still fiercely licking Rainbow Dash. Ooh, my. The Rainbow Pony did not look frightened, but now she just looked confused. She actually seemed like she was enjoying it. Swag. Twilight giggled slightly, which did cause Rainbow Dash to blush. The flash purple aura blasted from her horn, levitated Pinkie Pie into the air, and away from Rainbow Dash, and the cyan Pegasus was able to relax on the floor. Well, they slammed the door open and ran into the room screaming.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. What's going on?
They all looked around and saw Rainbow Dash on the floor, Twilight on the other side of the room, and Pinkie Pie levitating in the air, moving around and trying to escape from her magic imprisonment.
Don't worry, you guys. I got it all under control.
Twilight said smugly as she magically held Pinkie Pie in the air.
What happened? If you're okay with telling us.
Fluttershy said, still blushing as red as an apple. Rainbow Dash got off the floor, looking shinier than usual.
Pinkie Pie tried to eat me. That's what happened.
The room went silent.
She tried to eat you.
Rarity said, looking like she was about to faint.
Yes! She tried to eat me! She was licking me up and everything! Wow.
Applejack said, pawing at the ground.
Y'all like it? What? Wait! Ew! Not like that! She tried eating me like she would eat a lollipop!
Give me a minute, ladies in Metal Gen.
You may use this time to run to the bathroom, grab some popcorn, or do whatever you wish, but we really need a moment here.
I'll be your candy man. Rarity got back into the conversation.
Good to see you're back. Ready? Well, dear, I've seen Pinkie Pie eat a lollipop before. She doesn't usually eat it, but she takes her time licking it. And you didn't answer my question. Oh my gosh! Fine! I didn't really hate it! It was okay! It's like, aha! So you did enjoy it! How was she licking you? She licked me everywhere! Like, everywhere. No, not everywhere. Annabelle X traveled down to the Netherlands, if you know what I mean. Well, she bit me on the leg.
Applejack is jealous. Just saying. They all agreed and nodded their heads like they'd heard a clever scientific fact. Fluttershy muttered.
You should really get that checked.
Okay, stop!
Twilight said, actually dropping Pinkie Pie in the process.
Oh, fuck!
Pinkie Pie, with her hair all down, her eyes twitching, dashed out the window in a matter of seconds and left the rest of her friends speechless.
Oops.
Meanwhile,
Outside
of the bakery, they all ran down out of the bakery, looking for signs of the pink monstrosity.
which she kind of is at this point. Okay, do we have any plans?
Twilight said, looking around.
Why don't you just sorry. Why don't you just blast her with that spell you tried on the parasprites? The one that stopped them from eating all the food?
Rainbow Dash asked. Twilight stopped and turned to the Pegasus.
Do you really want a Pinkie Pie, the pony who can eat 50 boxes of candy in one night, to be eating houses and furniture? She already tried to eat you! Okay.
Applejack's eyes went wide.
There she is!
They all turned to the left to find Pinkie Pie swallowing down buckets of candy from a market stall. She finished and ran away before any of them could catch her.
She's heading to the food stalls!
Lyra and Bon happily took a food stall table and sat down.
Finally! After another month of making the recipes just right, I finally made you your chocolate cherry coconut-filled apple cruncher pie!
Bon said, putting 2 slices down for her and her male friend.
Yay! Finally, I can taste this pie! Were the ingredients really shipped all the way from Canterlot?
Bon replied, satisfied at the happiness of Lyra.
And this time, no parasprite is going to eat this pie. They better not!
The 2 ponies took their forks out, licked their lips, as they looked down upon the slices of pie.
Well, Bon Appetit.
While Bonbon could finish, a crazed pink mare crashed in the middle of their date, ate the slices of pie, and ran off. Lyra slammed her face into the table.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake! You know what? I'm not going to sing the rest of that.
None of that! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Moving right along!
Twilight and the other four ran down the streets of Ponyville, chasing down Pinkie Pie.
Where'd she go?
Twilight asked Bonbon, since Lyra was still banging her head under the market stall's table. Bonbon pointed her hoof down the market stalls.
She went over there.
Her face was emotionless, and she face-hoofed after giving the directions.
Thanks!
They ran down until they found Pinkie Pie, attacking all the stalls and eating their sweets and candy one by one. Pinkie Pie attacked a local stall owner, who started to throw bits at the Pinkie Pie. Take it! Take my bits! Just take my bits and go away!
I don't want your bits.
Pinkie screamed, her voice being much lower and scarier from her regular.
I want your sweets!
Local stand owners screamed, "Ah!" and ran away as Pinkie continued to plunder all the stands.
Okay, Twilight, levitate her!
Dash said, pointing her hook towards Pinkie.
Okay!
The purple unicorn said confidently. Twilight took her magic and tried to carry her up. For some reason, it didn't work.
Oh shit.
The purple mare grunted.
Ah! Did she happen to eat foil?
Twilight asked. She was trying to use her magic.
From all the rock candy, but just watch her eat. Ah! Why? Well, foil is the number one. Sorry. Well, foil is the number one magic repelling system that aids my usual magic power by 40%, and she's not staying still. Oh, horse apples.
Really? Aluminum foil. Applejack face-hoofed.
Well then,
Dash got into a regular racing position.
leave it all to me.
She flew into the market stall and Pinkie Pie was in, and after a couple seconds, the other four heard her screaming.
Help me! She's trying to eat me again! I'm coming, Rainbow!
Applejack ran down the market stalls too, only to be thrown back where she was from. Rainbow Dash was thrown back after a while too.
Dang, I don't think Pinkie hard enough, but she's got a money kick. Tell me about it.
Rainbow said, still stunned from the throw.
Okay.
Twilight said, thinking about ways to stop Pinkie.
So, Rainbow Dash tried, Applejack tried, Rarity and I are pretty much useless. Fluttershy, do you think you can do the stare on her?
I don't think you can get her to stare straight in my eyes. So,
oh yeah, Elements of Harmony? It's like, how are we going to use the Elements of Harmony on what? Sorry. How are we going to use the Elements of Harmony if the one we're trying to attack is already an element?
Rarity pointed out the realization.
Buck!
Twilight sighed.
I guess there's no other way. Someone call Spike. I need him to get something for me. What? Why? What do you need him to get?
Twilight stared into her friend's eyes, then stared into the distance.
We're going to use the Holy Hoof Grenade!
Iesu Domine, orat is requiem. Iesu Domine, orat is requiem. How does it work? I know not, my liege. Consult the Book of Armaments! Armaments, chapter 2. I got this. Armaments, chapter 2, verses 9 to 21. And Saint Etela raised the and grenade up on high and spoke, O Lord, rest this thou hand grenade, well with it thou shalt blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy. And the Lord did grin, and the people did feast upon the lambs, and sloats, and orangutans, and fruit bats, and breakfast cereals, and
Skip a bit, brother.
No. Mine. And the Lord did speak, First thou shalt take out the holy pin, then thou shalt count to 3. No more, no less. 3 is the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 4 thou shalt not count, neither count thou 2, excepting then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. What's the number 3? Being the third number be reached, lobbest thou thy hand grenade towards thy foe, who there not being in my eyesight shall snuff it.
All right.
Amen.
Carrying on enough.
Amen. Right. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3.
Anyway, this is carrying on long enough.
Yeah, and that about concludes our reading for tonight. We're just going to leave you with that one because really, if you want to see what happens, you got to look up the rest. And trust me when I say it is worth it.
Or wait for us to do it anyway.
Yep. So, that concludes chapter 3 of Pinkie Pie Goes on a Diet. And look out for more references in future chapters.
Yep. Anyway.
Good night, good luck, and we are not going to rate just this chapter. We will give a full rating at the end.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Enjoy your pleasant